Hello, my name is Chirag Gupta. I am from Ambanath, Maharashtra, India. Now I am in FIBSc. The name of topic is relation between large terms and common ratio of two different geometric progression, that is S1 and S2 for finite number of terms. This is my own work. This is my second research paper which I published in month of March 2020. Uh, in my first research paper, I already told that using this relation, I made this, and this is in my second research paper. This relation is for my second research paper. Um, there are four conditions, as I already told in my first video. Natural geometric progression having natural numbers in increasing order, geometric progression having natural number in decreasing order, geometric progression having positive fraction in increasing order, and geometric progression having positive fraction in decreasing order. This in four conditions we can apply these relations. The main part of second research paper is my proof. I proved this relation by using this relation, as I mentioned in my second research paper, and we can prove in my research paper. I mentioned that I proved this relation by taking geometric progression having natural numbers in increasing order. We can prove this relation by taking any condition out of four. Here, this relation is for even number of terms only, not for odd number of terms. But this relation is for both, for even number of terms as well as for odd number of terms. There are two different GP, S1 and S2. For example, 2, 4, 8, 16, 2, 8, 32. Here there are two different GP having same first term and term occurring at n-1 place. If this type of pattern is formed, then only we get this relation. Xn by y1 is equal to r1 by r2. Here xn is last term of first GP, that is 16, by last term of second GP 32. Common ratio is 2 and 4. Here 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So if this type of pattern is formed, then only we get this relation. For example, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Next 2 is 2, 8, 32, 128. Here, first term is equal, term occurring at n-1 place is equal. If this type of pattern is formed, then only we get this relation, that is xn by y1 is equal to r1 by r2. Note, in first GP, number of terms should be even. In S2, number of terms may be even or may be odd, it doesn't matter. Here number of terms is 3, here number of terms is 4, it doesn't matter. In S2, number of terms may be even, may be odd, it doesn't matter. But in S1, it is in first GP, number of terms should be even, then only we get this relation. Here AR, let S1 be AR square, AR cube, S2 AR square, AR by 4. Here first term is equal and term occurring at n-1 is equal, so we get this relation x1 by y is equal to r1 r2. And in S1, number of terms should be even. In S2, it may be even, it may be odd, doesn't matter, but in S1, number of terms should be even. Here I take, suppose it is a geometric progression having natural numbers in increasing order. We can put a is equal to 2, r is equal to 3. So we get geometric progression having natural numbers in increasing order. You know that, as I mentioned in the first paper, HCF into LCM by common ratio for the first term is equal to the first term and term occurring at n-1 place. Suppose this is for S1, first one, even number of terms, for even number of terms. Number of terms in S2 should be even. HCF is first term. For a geometric progression having natural number, HCF is our first term, that is A. and LCM last term, that is AR cube. For geometry progression having natural numbers in increasing order. LCM always first term, LCM last term. Common ratio is R. I write this as same term occurring at n-1 place. Let it be as first. Let this first equation, and second again this relation HCF into LCM by common ratio is equal to first term into term occurring at n-1 place. This is for S2, that is for second GP. HCF of second GP is A, that is first term, because it is a geometric progression having natural numbers increasing order. Therefore, HCF first term, LCM last term, that is AR power 4. By common ratio, R square is equal to, we write this as same first term to term occurring at n-1 place. Let this second equation. So yes, from first and second we get A into AR power 3 by R is equal to A into AR power 4 by R square. I mentioned that first term and term occurring at n-1 place equal. First term equal, therefore these are cancelled. We get AR cube by R is equal to AR by 4 by R square. AR, this can also be written as AR cube by AR power 4 is equal to R by R square. Let AR cube be last term of S1, that is Xn, and AR power 4 be last term of S2, that is Yn, and R1 is equal to R. Common ratio of first GP, that is AR by AR, and R2 is common ratio second GP, that is AR square by A is equal to R square. So we get, put this Xn Yn values in this, we get Xn by Yn is equal to R1 by R2. So we get this relation by taking any condition. Here I take geometric progression having natural numbers increasing order. We take any one condition out of 4. Here in my research paper I prove this relation by using geometric progression having natural numbers in increasing order, as I mentioned in this paper. But here I prove this relation by taking geometric progression having fraction in increasing order. We can prove this by taking using by geometric progression having fraction in decreasing order also, or geometric progression having natural numbers in decreasing order also. Here I prove this relation by taking fraction in increasing order, and in my research paper, as I mentioned, I prove this relation by taking geometric progression having natural numbers in increasing order. Using this, I made a new result, that is HCF into LCM by common ratio is equal to the term occurring at n/2 place square. This is for even number of terms, not for odd number of terms. And HCF into LCM by common ratio is equal to first term to term occurring at n-1 place. Let me second. Here, this is for even number of terms only, not for odd number of terms. Only for even number of terms, and this is for both, for even as well as for odd number of terms. If we consider this is only for even number of terms, This is already for even number of terms, and this is for both, for even as well as for odd number of terms. If we consider this is for even number of terms, then we get these are equal. So we get this equal to this, that is term occurring at n by tooth place square is equal to first term. Let first term be a. Term occurring at n minus 1th place. So this is a new result. Using these two I get. If we take an example, or we can write it as first term is the ratio of term occurring at n by tooth place square to the term occurring at n minus 1th place. If I take an example, for example 3, 6, 12, 24, 48, 3, 6, 12, 14, 96. Number of terms is even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Note, this is for even number of terms only. This result is for even number of terms only, not for odd number of terms. Number of terms is even, so we can apply this relation. Term occurring at n by 2th place square means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 2. Term which occur at 6 by 2th place, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 2, third. 6 by 2, third place. The number of term which occur that place square, that is 12 square, is equal for the first term, that is 3. Term occurring at n minus 1th place, that is 48. 144. Yes, 144. We get. So this relation is correct. This is a new result which is for even number of terms only. Thank you for watching my video.